Hello and welcome to Magic Mondays episode 7 on the 25th of October 2007. We've got a great show for you today, so we're going to crack on with the latest news from Merlin theme parks and attractions. We've been reporting about this for the last 3 or 4 episodes. Slammer is finally up and running. Last week it was rumoured, this week it is confirmed after Dan went to Thorpe Park on Saturday. And it was running and he went on it, I think. Anyway, yeah, Slammer's up and running. Shrek 4D could be coming to Alton Towers next year in Storybook Land, so that would mean the Ice Tent would become a 4D cinema. I'd prefer an ice show to come back instead of a 4D cinema. Don't think this is really going to happen. It might, but they'll have to work quickly to get the area rethemed and this thing built. So yeah, Shrek 4D might be coming to Alton Towers 2011. That's all for the news, but I'm just going to stop the video. Well, not really stop the video, but cut the video there, and I'm going to crack on with a little review of Scarefest, because of course this weekend I was there. So head on over to a review of Scarefest 2010. A little quick review of Scarefest 2010. This weekend, Friday and Saturday, we stayed in the Splash Landings Hotel. Friday morning I headed into the park, done a few rides. I have to say the park is looking very good this year. A lot of good Scarefest theming, and the lights at night are absolutely awesome, especially the ones around the towers which light up the towers. I met up with Sean Sambrook. We had a really good basically day around the park. We gone and done all the mazes. Getting onto the mazes, I'm now addicted to horror mazes. I loved Carnival of Screams. If you don't want to hear anything about it, don't listen. But it is a really good horror maze, and it is actually, you know, it's not scary, but it's a little bit odd. Also, the boiler house is just, you know, full on jump, basically, makes you jump a lot. You can go to them over at the hotels for a combined ticket of £10, along with all the other stuff at the hotels, like shows, is in that leaflet. This leaflet's got stuff in the park, including Terror of the Towers. This year, Terror of the Towers is absolutely awesome. It's about 12 minutes long, and there's a lot of new bits to it, and also the end finale with the strobes is a lot longer. Also, there's all the other stuff you can do in the park. I have to say, 13 After Dark was not that good. There was 4 actors, I counted, when I was there. When I went in there, about 7, and it wasn't scary at all. I don't know how it can be a full pumpkin. And also Skelvin's Haunted Adventure, it's quite good. It's got like dual with live actors in. Really good. Also, this year's map looks really good. I do quite like it. Same as usually, all maps, you know, purple, and that's about it really. Not much on there. And also there's the back, not much happening there. Anyway, out of the whole weekend, Scarefest is really good, and I'd recommend going this year, next year, any year. So that's it for the news and for the Scarefest review. Now we're going to head over to the site news. So the site news this week is there's not been much happening all week. Last week I weren't really up to much on the site. The site's been a bit quiet, so if you want to go and make it lively again, head over to the forums and sign up and post. I think it's because everyone's either been at theme parks all weekend and everyone's away this week. So yeah, not much been happening on the site, not many new features. There's not any new features coming over the next couple of weeks, but at the moment I am working on something special for New Year's Eve, so I should think you can probably work what that is. It's a new site design, so the site's getting a redesign at the end of the year. For the ones, for people that have got really good eyesight, you might just be able to see it behind me. That is the new design. So if you like that, if you can see it, hopefully you can't. I just thought I'd put it up there to see whether you can see it. That's coming New Year's Eve, and also there's a competition coming later. I don't think it's this week, but the week after. It's going to involve Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, so make sure you've got a copy of that before you can enter. That's about it for the site news. We will promise we will get some fun stuff happening over the next couple of weeks, but we're now going to head over to your... Last week I asked you, what do you think to Thorpe Park's new ride Storm Surge, or what do you think to the name, because obviously it's not built yet. They had quite a few opinions, so I'm just going to summarise them quickly. Theme park fan says, I like the name Storm Surge, I like the logo and I like the promotional poster. I also think that it will be a good ride, hopefully, but a little bit unsure of what it's going to look like from all angles around the park, including Nemesis' lift hill. But it's good that Thorpe Park are adding something different to the park. Joss Millwood said, well, if they ban chavs from the new ride Storm Surge, I shall be happy, but all seriously, I think the promotional poster looks very snazzy, and they should have changed the name. So they should have changed the name from Storm Surge. Rez, I don't like the name Storm Surge, but I do like it. It's a shame that they don't change the name of it. Like the look of it in general. Hate the concept because the promotional arts looks like it's been put up with scaffolding. The multicoloured slide will look ridiculous, but look forward to riding it. Mr. Rick Roll says, the name Storm Surge, I like the name Storm Surge, but I think one of those rides where its queue isn't worth it, so he'll only queue for it when the queue's small. And Aaron Pullen said, I think it's a great addition to the park, just what Thorpe needed, the logo and poster look great and look forward to riding it next year. Sorry for me not reading them out very properly, it's late, I know it's not really, it's only about 7. But yeah, that is your views. Going to ask you this week, what do you think will happen at Alton Towers next year? So do you think Shrek's going to come along? Do you think we're going to see a new family coaster? Do you think something's going to be removed? I'm not going to give you any clues, but I might have an idea what it is. But yeah, put that on the comments below. Email me at sam@merlinmania.com. Find us on Twitter at @merlinmania. Go on Facebook, find us on there, and remember to join the website and forums. Hope you enjoyed this week's show. I'll see you next week on the 1st of November, after all the Scarefest and Fright Nights and Hocus Pocus events have stopped, and we'll have a load more news. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next week.